it in there? You see it?
Mm-hmm.
And the GPS coordinate, if you can see that. Oh, right there.
So?
Okay. All right, so right now our hotel is like right down there. Behind me is essentially north, and what you're looking at here is Banded Iron Formation. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly which formation it is, but I already took some measurements. The bedding here strikes north 82 west and dips 82 to the northeast, so it's almost vertical. It might even be overturned, but I don't think it is. What you can see here is the dark gray. That's hematite mostly. It's iron. This is a sedimentary rock, and this is the only sedimentary rock Earth no longer makes. Banded Iron Formation, or BIF, stopped being deposited in the Precambrian. It was real common from about 3 billion to about 1.85 billion years ago, and then it tapered off its formation, and by 800 million years, give or take, it stopped. That was it. It was done. So Earth no longer makes this. We had very iron-rich oceans back in the Proterozoic and Archean. There are several competing theories as to what deposited banded iron. Is it chemical precipitate? Was it early microbes? What was it? Well, it's probably a combination, just like it is with limestones. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you some closer things here, because there's some structure here other than just strike and dip. This would have been deposited flat lying, and this whole area, we have numerous faults. The Niagara fault zone or suture is just south of us here, and it's been deformed and tilted. And there are some metamorphic and tectonic structures within this banded iron formation here. Okay, I'm up here on top of, well, about halfway up the hill, and I'm going to show you a real quick close-up of the banded iron here. This is a bedding plane. This is where I took strike and dip. You can see my mark, but the banded iron here has a lot of iron in it, as you can see, and you can even see weathered, pitted out places. But this is different than textbook banded iron, as it is a lot of hematite. There is not a lot of what we call red jasper. You get a little bit here though, but I just wanted to show you a close-up of it up the hill here. When you walk through here, you'll see random out of place boulders right there that fell from up here, because there are thin glacial deposits on top of this cliff. You can even see some of the brown clays weathering down, covering the banded iron over here. But other than that, I wanted to show you this. We were actually here yesterday, and I decided to re-record this. But you look at this stuff here. This stuff, and this here, this undulating stuff here. This is signs of tectonic deformation. What we have here, and what was here and fell out, is we have something called boudinage structures. I think this is probably a weathered out one right here. Yeah. They're in here. They are in this piece. Found a ton of them yesterday. Kind of like, some of this is brecciated as well, suggesting that when it was emplaced, these ridges are the boudinage structures, suggesting that when it was deposited, there was already some tectonic activity. You can still see, you can see the outcrop is huge. It actually comes under the road too. There's bits of it sticking out of the road here. That's a decent boudinage. But when you look up here, this is bedding. You can see that it's been deformed. Here's some of that breccia. So we had a lot of tectonic activity going on here during deposition and after, obviously, because it's tilted.